Welcome to the dating game. We have 3 contestants here competing for the heart of one lucky lady, Miss Lily Bart. Contestant 1 is a brilliant, successful doctor from Europe, Victor Frankenstein. Contestant number 2 is a deep, brooding, driven individual and also a doctor, Dr. Aylmer. The final contestant is a tall, dark, and handsome, successful New York lawyer, Lawrence Sullivan. Ms. Bart has her work cut out for her, so let's begin. So here's Ms. Bart with her first question.
What do you look for in a woman?
Mr. Frankenstein, why don't you go first?
I want someone who will stay at home, do chores like cooking and cleaning, preferably related to me. While you are at home, I would like to be at the university studying the origins of life. It is my goal to create the perfect recreation of life.
And next we'll go with Dr. Aylmer.
I want a perfectly beautiful woman, willing to experiment, if you know what I mean. Nothing like my last wife, of course. She came so nearly perfect from the hand of nature that her slightest possible defect shocks me, as being the visible mark of earthly imperfection.
And now Selden.
I once knew a woman who was perfect for me. I remember seeing her once, in particular in New York. Her vivid head, relieved against the dull tints of the crowd, made her more conspicuous than in a ballroom, and under her dark hat and veil, she regained the girlish smoothness and the purity of tint.
And now, Miss Bart, what do you look for in a man?
I want a handsome, smart, kind man. Of course, he must be wealthy too, so I may live a comfortable life. Anything less would be a disappointment and somewhat of a failure. I have affinity for clothes shopping and gambling, but also want to find a more important use for my money. Money stands for all kinds of things. Its purchasing quality isn't limited to diamonds and motor cars. Contestants, what do you do for work, and how will you provide for me?
I practice a dead science. Curiosity, earnest research to learn the hidden laws of nature, gladness akin to rapture as they were unfolded to me are among the earliest sensations I can remember. It doesn't make much money, but I come from a prestigious family. They pay for everything.
I have plenty of money to provide you with a wealthy lifestyle, for I can achieve any type of perfection I set my mind to. However, I'm consumed by my work, so if you need emotional support or connection, a Minidab will be there for you.
I make a fairly comfortable living as a New York City lawyer. I don't make a lot of money, but I can offer you more than well. I'll be there for you always, and will always support you.
Now, Miss Bart, what can you bring to a relationship if not money?
Well, my beauty, of course. A man is meant to provide so that I can spend and live a luxurious life like the one I had growing up. Also, I can mend hats pretty well. Contestants, what is your idea of a perfect date?
I have a great lake house that I would love to take. We would paddle out into the boat and spend all night together. I may at times be preoccupied, though. We've had an issue with my neighbor breaking in. Don't worry, though. I can handle it this time.
My idea of a perfect date is you and I doing experiments together. I'll be the scientist, and you'll be the test subject. I hope you don't mind if a Minidab watches too. He's a bit of a third wheel. I should also say that I've had some problems in the past experimenting on my girls. But nothing to worry, I've learned from my mistakes.
Well, since I'm not the richest man, I cannot give you a fancy date. But I will give you everything I possess, and I also think the best date would be a walk through the countryside, and I would just talk to you.
So Lily, now that you have heard what these 3 men can bring to you in a marriage, it is time to make a decision. Will you marry the rich scientist obsessed with recreating life, where you might come second to his work? Will it be the doctor striving only for perfection, where you might never be good enough for him? Or will it be the man that is willing to give you everything he has and make you his #1 priority?
I think I might have to go with Victor Frankenstein. His wealth will be able to make up for any lack of love and passion. He seems like the best candidate to provide the life I have always wanted.
Congratulations, Victor. What do you have to say?
It is a dream come true to find a wife like her. Wait, is that my creature? I really must go. I'm sorry, I will not be able to date you. I have some unfinished business to attend to.
It seems, Lily, you have chosen the wrong man and will not have a date this time.